right, welcome race fans back to MaxspeedTV here tonight for the All-Star race for the iRacer's Lounge. I'm Jeff Dotson. Hopefully I've got my kinks worked out. As I said there with you all, if you all tuned in for the open event, didn't have any intros or anything. I just went straight to it. They also told me that they couldn't hear me over the cars. I've turned my mic up, so hopefully that fixed it. If it didn't, just tell me in chat, and I'll try to tweak with it some more. This event. We still have a little over 7 minutes in practice. Yeah, we do. Now, my name will be on the ticker, so don't pay no attention to that. I just had to join as a driver for this one. This race will be 100 laps.
Are you live? Alright, I figured I'd drop in if you wanted to talk. I was just going to tell them about the podcast and it's a community race, basically.
All right, folks, we're here with David Hall, and he's going to tell us a little bit about tonight's racing action.
So this is basically the iRacer's Lounge All-Star Race, which is really iRacer's Lounge. So if you don't know what iRacer's Lounge is, I'm surprised you found the stream personal. But if you don't, check us out. Especially hard for heavy. This race is the All-Star main event. We had an open, and based on the numbers that we have, we decided to let everybody run instead of sending like two. But anybody that didn't qualify in the top two is taken.
Should be a fun race tonight, all in all. I think the open was pretty good, so we'll see how everybody else fares in the main event here tonight.
Yeah, it was really interesting how the tire wear played out. They checked out. I had to get faster than I thought he got. There will be some comers and goers in the race.
Yeah, I'm sure there will. All right, I'm still trying to mess with my sound settings here because I'm still hearing the car.
Update mess it up.
I guess it did because I'm still hearing the cars way too loud, even in my headset. I think that was a little bit better there. I think I need to turn it back up, though.
All right, good deal. Well, I'm going to jump up.
Yep, all right. Have a good one. Okay. I do apologize, folks, for that, but hopefully you can hear me better now and you can hear them better and still hear the cars. I don't know if it was the update that messed everything up or what, but hopefully this works. Anybody in chat, if you still are having issues or anything, just let me know and I'll try my best to fix it. Kind of checked it myself, and I feel like it sounds okay, so we'll see. But we got a minute 40 left in practice here. Robbie Swan, you got a copy? All right, he didn't say anything. I was going to try to talk to him since he was the open winner, but since he didn't hear me, we'll just go with that. So. All right, and there's the checkered flag for practice. We're going to step away real quick and play the national anthem. We will be right back.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous gallantly streaming. And the rocket trembling, the bombs busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame in the home of the
This is real.
All right, folks. Well, we are back. I had to cut that a little short. I'm sorry. It's running out of time there. I didn't know that that one was that long. I've been using a different one and for the other league, and I hadn't remembered that one was as long as it was. So, but anywho, we are ready for action here tonight for the iRacer's Lounge All-Star Race here from North Wilkesboro Speedway here on iRacing Max Speed TV.
So the first title was 85. Yeah, right. And that's how that thing was developed. It was a couple of years. And it was developed by me, one other guy. So it was pretty small team. So you did everything. Not everything, but I did most of it. It was all in assembly language and track database. So all the paint and track and everything. Read down the assembly language. So I remember drawing cars on track.
Hey, Jeff.
Recording the coordinates and all this stuff. It was old school.
They accidentally made the race at like 9 o'clock at night and didn't realize there's no lights on this version, so they're getting a new one up. Yeah, they went into qualifying and basically the sun had set already and it was going to be pitch black by the time we got going. So they're setting up a new one and we're going to skip
practice and all that stuff, we'll just go right into it. And same password, green. All right, I'll either be texting you or I'll come down here when it's ready. He said all the settings got deleted, so he's trying to get those up in there too. All right, sorry about that. Do you got to get a new stream going, or can you use the same one? All right, sounds good. I got the family watching upstairs on the TV. All right, cool. If you need fill or anything, feel free to pull me down and ask questions or something too. Don't be afraid.
Okay, folks, the league is working out some technical difficulties here, so we're going to go for a little brief intermission here again as they get that kink worked out. So stay tuned here, folks. Racing action's coming your way soon. All right, folks, sorry about that. We are back here live on MaxspeedTV. I do believe they got their kinks worked out here, so we should be good to go racing here tonight for the iRacer's Lounge All-Star Race here at North Wilkesboro. All right, so now we just wait for the green flag here. They said with this change they had to do, just wait for the drivers to get in, and then they should be ready to go. All right, yep, there they advanced it, so we're going to get down here to the grid here momentarily. Now this grid will be a little different from the previous race because, as they said, they had to redo it, so I don't think the qualifying procedure will be the same. I'm not sure, but we'll see here in a minute.
So the first title was you got me, yeah, right, and so all that thing was developed, it was probably years, and it was developed by one other guy, so it was, so you get everything, not everything, but it did most of it, and it was all in some of the language, and track release, so all the track release, we developed some of the shit, and we were on cars and track, we were in court, and all this stuff, it was old school.
All right, let's take a look at our pre-race analytics here before we get going. Tonight's race for the All-Star race is 100 laps. I say the tire window will probably be around 30 to 40, same for the fuel window, and pit road speed is 35 miles per hour. Air temp is 85 degrees with a track temp of 126, so it's going to be a little slick out there for those guys tonight. All right, we're getting ready to get this race underway here tonight, folks. 100 laps. All right, folks, starting in row 1, we have Robbie Swan and Brian Curry. Starting in row 2, we've got Justin Pearson and Donnie Spiker. Row 3 has Mike Ellis and Matt Hollabaugh. Hope I said that right. Hollybaugh, maybe. Row 4 is David Hall and David Waldron. Row 5 is Tony Rochette and Chris Waldron. And then row 6 is Brad Wren and Kyle Pendergraft. Hope I'm saying that right, too. And then rounding out the field in row 7 is John Curley. Hopefully I said that right, too. So I do apologize, folks, if I am not saying any of these correctly, but I'll do my best to say them correctly. All right, and we're rolling off. We're getting ready to get this all-star race underway for the iRacer's Lounge. All right, pace truck heads into pit road. And there's the green flag. We're underway here at North Wilkesboro for the iRacer's Lounge All-Star Race. 100 laps of racing to do tonight here at this 0.6 mile oval. Oh, we got a car in the wall already. Looks like he's okay, though. That was the 28 of Brian Curry. Robbie Swan, your open winner, is got a commanding lead here to start things off. He's already starting to pull away from the pack. Let's take a look here at second place, Justin Lee Pearson. 44 car. Brian Curry currently running in the third position. Matt Hollybaugh, hope I'm saying that right. I'll just call him Matt H. He's in the 02 car, and he's currently running in the 4th position. Running in 5th, we've got Brad Wren. Back up front, Robbie Swan was the pole sitter. He won the open event, and it looks like he has led all 7 laps so far. He led every race in the open. Or every lap, excuse me. And we've got our first caution of the night here. Let's see what happened here. Bear with me here, folks, as I'm going to have to rewind this the old-fashioned way. Because my replay button still isn't working for some reason. It looks like Justin Pearson. Looks like he got loose coming off turn 4. Loops it around there a little bit, smacks the inside wall, and that'll bring out the caution. But it looks like no damage really to the car, so we're all good there on that part. He'll regroup, and we'll get back to green flag racing here after this caution. This is caution number 1 of the night with 90 laps remaining. So far, it looks like Robbie's got a pretty fast car, and he's going to be tough competition for these guys out here tonight, I do believe. So right now in the top 5, we've got 3 Fords and 2 Chevrolets. And your top 5 is Robbie Swan, Brian Curry, Matt H., Brad Wren, and Kyle Pendergraft. Hope I'm saying that right. All right, looks like they're going double file back up for the restart here. The lights are out on the pace truck. We're going back green flag racing. We're going to get a cool aerial view here of this restart. All right, and there we go. Green flag is back out here at North Wilkesboro for the iRacer's Lounge All-Star Race, and Robbie Swan with a good restart, but the 28 car, a better restart looks like, as he's going to try to get him on the outside here, but he's not going to be able to pull through on that. He smacks the wall there a little bit there coming off turn 2. He's going to get back on his outside here. He's going to try to get around Robbie, but it just ain't going to happen this time again, and Robbie's going to get him at the line. 28 car gave a valiant effort there, but just couldn't make it hold. Let's go back in the field of ways here. Let's go back to 6th place. We got Donnie Spiker. He's just dropped back to 7th. 51 cars got back around him here, it looks like. That's Tony Rochette. Take a look here at Mike Ellis. He's still sitting on pit road. I'm not really sure what happened to him. He was on pit road when the caution came out. But it looks like a tough break for him so far tonight. David Hall currently running in 11th position in the 10 car. David Waldron is running 9th. John Curley is running 12th, and we got Chris Waldron in 10th. Back up front, the race leader, Robbie Swan. He's led all the laps so far, and he has, I think, he's got a 1.5 second lead over second place. I about said 2, but no, it's a 1.5. Well, he's got that down to 1.3 now. So Robbie Swan starting to pull away from the competition here very early in this race, just like he did in the open event. Ryan Curry still running in second. We got Matt H still running in third in the 02 car. And then running fourth is Brad Wren. Wren is doing his best to get up here and challenge the top 3. Justin Lee Pearson, who was up in the top 3 there a little bit ago, and he had that little bit of a spin, has worked his way back up to the 5th position. Car behind him, Tony Rochette, is making the pass here on the 14 car of Kyle Pendergraft. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly, folks. All right, back up front here, we're taking a look at the race leader, Robbie Swan. He's now got a 2.2 second lead over Brian Curry in second position. Let's go on board with Matt H here in the 02 car. Wide flip back to Tony. field here a little bit on the onboards here and kind of give you a little taste of how they're racing. Looks like Donnie was starting to catch the 51 car there a little bit. Tony Rochette looked like he kind of backed off a little. Back up front, Robbie Swan now has a 3.2 second lead over the 28 car of Brian Curry. So he is just pulling that lead further and further out. It's probably starting to look like a little speck of dust on Brian's windshield right about now. Cockpit view with him and see what this looks like from his point of view. How far it actually is that. Can we still see him coming off the corner? No. That right there just shows you how far out the leader is from second place. I'm sorry, that wasn't on second, was it? Oh, why it doesn't? I changed drivers. I do apologize about that, folks, but now here is the correct view. Well, why it put me on Donnie when I went to put Brian for the cockpit view, but it did. So, but yeah, you can still see him up there a little bit. On Donnie. I apologize, folks. We're almost halfway through this race already. We've got 42 laps down of 100. And Robbie Swan now has a 4.7 second lead over Brian Curry in second place. Running in third position is Matt Hollybro. Hope I'm saying that right. I'll just call him Matt H. I'm not botching up his name any longer. Mike Ellis is still sitting on pit road, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Justin Lee Pearson is back up to fourth place. And Brad Wren is trying to challenge him for that position. He's running fifth. right, back up front here, Robbie Swan. He's still currently leading this race. He's led every lap so far, and we're coming to 50 to go this time by, so we are at the halfway mark here of the race tonight. This is the iRacer's Lounge All-Star event. Got some cars pitting. 51 car Tony Rochette on pit road. Looks like the 19 of Donnie Spiker's also on pit road as well. Here comes the 44 of Justin Pearson. 51 and 19 are away. Three cars on pit road. That's David Waldron. So we are seeing green flag pit stops here, folks. 17 car Mike Ellis is still on pit road, so I think it's safe to say that he is out of this race. Oh, did the 51 car just tow? Why did he pop up in pit road? Oh no, he got in the grass. Let's see what happened here. No, looks like he just got loose coming off turn 2, and ouch. That's a bummer for Tony Rochette there in the 51 car. All right, back up front here, race leader Robbie Swan still out front for all laps. Looks like he is going to bring the car to pit road now. We will hop it there a little bit getting into pit road. Brian Curry's also coming to pit road as well. And since they've made it to the halfway point, I mean, they did have one caution, but since they made it to the halfway point, I think it's safe to say that they probably will make it to the finish from here. So that cycle will put Robbie Swan back to 6th place. Brad Wren's coming into pit road now. Matt H., the 02 car, is the current race leader. He's led 5 laps. I believe he has not made a pit stop yet, so we'll wait and see when he chooses to. Oh, he's slowing down a little bit here. The 44 car about rear-ended him there. That's Justin Pearson. Kept it out of him, though. Here, Justin's going to go to the bottom here. He's looking to his inside. Matt's going to let him go here. He knows he's a faster car. There's Brian Curry behind Matt here. He's trying to get his lap back. And he will do so. John Curley on pit road now in the 20 car. Just waiting for Mr. Matt H to make his pit stop here. He's still driving pretty good though out here on the racetrack. He's battling the 3 car right now, but the 3 car is trying to get position back here. He's trying to get a lap back. Do so. You can tell the tires on the 02 car are starting to fade a little bit here as the other cars are starting to go around him that's made pit stops. And here he comes to pit road now as he finally chooses to do so. Leader will give up the lead here and come to pit road for some fresh tires. And he stayed out there the longest amount of time though, and he did lead 10 laps. That'll put Chris Waldron in the first place in the 11 car. He will lead 1 lap here. He's going to come around and lead another. Coming to the line here, we'll have 30 laps racing remaining. 30 laps of racing remaining coming to the line here. Robbie Swan has made his way back up to second position after the pit stop already, and he's right there behind the race leader. Chris Waldron. No, he's coming. He's definitely going to get Chris here. He's got way fresher tires. Chris trying to hold it all, though, but it looks like it's going to end right here. Oh, Chris hit the wall there a little bit. And Robbie Swan will retake the lead. Chris Waldron did get 6 laps in. All right, folks, let's do a little bit of crank it up. All right, folks, there's a little bit of cranking up. We're now under 20 laps to go. Coming to the line here will be 15 laps to go. Robbie Swan still out front, your race leader. He's dominated the race pretty much all night. So far, we've had one caution tonight, and it was for 6 laps. Okay, so Robbie Swan is your current race leader. Running in second, we've got Justin Lee Pearson. Running in third is Brian Curry. Running in fourth is Matt H. And running in fifth is Brad Wren. So that's your top 5. You can see race leader Robbie Swan here maneuvering around lap traffic. And we've got 10 laps to go. 10 to go tonight here in the iRacer's Lounge All-Star Race here at North Wilkesboro, virtually on iRacing, live here on MaxspeedTV. All right, real quick here, we're going to take a run through the entire field one more time here as we got Robbie Swan, your race leader. Then in second position, we've got Justin Lee Pearson. Running in third, we've got Brian Curry. Running in fourth is Matt H. Running in fifth is Brad Wren. Running in sixth currently is David Hall. Running in seventh is Kyle Pendergraft. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Running in eighth is Donnie Spiker. Running in the ninth position, we've got Chris Waldron. And running in 10th, rounding out your top 10, is David Waldron. Then running in 11th position is John Curley. Running in 12th is Tony Rochette, which he's currently on pit road. And then rounding out your field in 13th is Mike Ellis, who is also currently on pit road. So we do have 2 cars out of this race tonight. Back up front, coming to 5 laps to go now. 5 to go. Robbie Swan is your race leader still. Well, there's some smoke up here in front of him, and we've got a late race caution. Let's go back and see what happened here. I think that was John Curley. No, it wasn't him. I thought it was a red and white car, but I guess it was his car. Oh, it looks like Spiker. Yeah, Donnie Spiker. Let's rewind here and see what happened to him. Looks like he was racing with Kyle Pendergraft. I'm not sure what happened between him and Pendergraft here, but we'll see. And it looks like Pendergraft kind of... Go back and take a look at that again. Spiker kind of went low on Pendergraft. Oh, he locked the brakes up a little bit there and got into him. And around they go. And that's what brings out the second caution of the night here toward the end of the race. Now it looks like we got Robbie Swan on pit road. He's going to get some fresh rubber here. Goodyear tires going on that car. Looks like Brian Curry's following suit here. All the drivers have come down pit road. Let's see if... Oh, is that the 02 car? Did he win the race off pit road? Matt H. Yes, he did. Matt H is your new race leader. He wins the race off pit road. as it looks like we will get a green-white checker restart here for these guys. I'm not sure. I should have asked that. I'm not sure how many green-white checkers they've got tonight, but we'll get down here real quick, and I'll get with David here and see what he says. David. Oh, there we go. Well, for some reason, it ain't letting me drag him. Let me try it again here. I'm not understanding why it's not letting me drag him. Yeah, I don't know. It's not letting me drag anybody, so guess I can't ask. So hey, let me drag him. Try this one more time here. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why it's not letting me drag these guys down. Yeah, I don't know. Let me drag one guy, but it ain't letting me drag the others, so I'm not sure what's going on here, but racing here, so lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to have a green-white checker restart here. I'm not quite sure how many attempts they have. Could be unlimited. Could have a set number, but we're going to find out here as we get ready to re-rack them here. Pace truck will get ready to pull off on the pit road. There he goes. And we're back to green flag racing here at North Wilkesboro. Let's see who can get this win tonight in the iRacer's Lounge All-Star Race. Matt H. has a good lead here on the 37 of Robbie Swan. Let's see if Robbie can get him here in the corner. He's going to try it. Oh, he's getting in the bumper there. It didn't pan out for him too well. Oh, he's getting loose there a little bit. Oh, I saw a car back there getting really loose. And there's the one to go. We made it to the flag. This is going to be it here. Who gets it? Is it Matt H. or is it Robbie Swan? Robbie's going to try it one more time, but just doesn't have enough to get there. Checkered flag. Matt Hollybro, hope I said that right, wins the iRacer's Lounge All-Star Race tonight. We'll get down here and talk with the top three momentarily.
Grab him. Grab Robbie. Grab Matt. And I don't know who was third. See if Brad's in there. Yeah, it looks like no, Brad. All right, do you need me? All right.
So are they just going to pull us into the actual broadcast channel, or how's that working?
We're all already there.
Oh, so we're already in there. Got it. Hello. Ever.
All right, we've caught up with our third place finisher tonight, Brian Curry. You got a copy? Or
was
Brad, I
Brad.
meant, sorry. I don't know why I went back to that. For some reason, mine, I know it's Brad, but for some reason, my thing's got Brian as third. But I know it was Brad, but I apologize for that. But Brad, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, Brad, tell us about your race out there tonight, with practice and qualifying and everything, and tell us how it was to finish top 3 tonight.
I had a good run, just really fighting the car, real tight, a lot of grip. Kind of got lucky there at the end. Green and white checkered helped. Otherwise, I'd have finished 5th place. So happy to come home with a 3.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good for you tonight. Well, what was your thoughts coming into tonight's race on how fast you thought your car was or how everything looked to you?
Felt really good after the open and kind of got put in my place in the actual race.
Yeah, well, other than that, got to give thanks or shout too before you celebrate your top 3 tonight.
Yeah, just glad the guys, listeners came out to the race tonight. Make sure you tune in to the iRacer's Lounge podcast every week. We don't miss them. Awesome.
All right. Well, once again, congratulations on your 3rd place finish tonight, Brad, and go celebrate.
Yep. Congratulations, Matt. Nice run.
Thank you.
All right. We've caught up with our 2nd place finisher here tonight, Robbie. Robbie, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Robbie, you dominated most of the race tonight. You led the most laps. You also dominated in the open. So tell us what happened there at the end.
Just my inexperience with NASCAR caught up to me. Made the wrong pit call. Hats off to Matt. He made the right decision, and he got a nice win tonight. I don't run NASCAR too often, so running the raw speed's one thing, but knowing what to do when it comes to pit strategy and stuff is a whole other ballgame.
Yeah, well, what was your thoughts after, winning the open and starting on the pole here in the race?
I mean, I don't know. I love North Wilkesboro. It's a really fun track. I was just excited to run with the iRacer's Lounge guys. I've been listening for quite a while, and yeah, just gonna have fun tonight. It was fun.
So I'm going to cut in. Where do you cut your teeth? Is it mostly in short tracks?
I'm a dirt guy. I run mainly
Ah,
like
okay.
rally and like big block modifies on the dirt side. I really just if I do run asphalt, it's usually like wheel and tour modified or.
Cool. Well, tell us a little bit more about your racing background while you're here and what you could take from the other stuff from tonight.
Well, I race for Racecraft. Let's see. I'm from Oswego, New York, 26 years old. I've been an iRacing member for 8 years and iRacer's Lounge listener for about 4 or 5. And the thing I learned tonight is that your left side tires don't wear that much.
No, they don't, especially here, which is pretty surprising, to say the least. But, running your first race, was this your first race with them tonight?
Yes, sir.
Well, after running your first race with them tonight and being in a dominating fashion, what's this give you to take from it?
I guess I don't know. Just gotta learn more about pit strategy. I guess that's gotta learn more about tire wear and how to save tires and how the car is affected over a long period of time.
Well, I can say that you got a pretty good finish out of it tonight. So for your first race, and so you said you didn't run the NASCAR cars too much, I'd say you did pretty good.
It was fun. It was a pleasure to run with these guys. A good group of guys. A good
Awesome
podcast. Everybody should listen.
Yes, check out their podcast as well, iRacer's Lounge. All right, well, you got to give thanks or a shout to before you go celebrate your 2nd place finish here tonight.
I got to thank the Racecraft team, Josh Edmondson, Trevor Teal, Next Level Racing, Penguin RC. Yeah, all the sponsors, I think.
Awesome. All right, Robbie, well, congratulations on your finish here tonight. Go celebrate.
Thank you.
All right, well, we've caught up with our race winner here tonight.
Hello.
I don't know if I was saying his name correctly in the stream. So
Hollabaugh. I'm giving you the hint now.
Hollabaugh. Okay.
There's no R, there's no N. I don't know how you pronounced it, but most people don't get it right. I'll just help you out there.
I was saying Hollybaugh.
That's close enough. That's pretty good. You know what? I'll give you that one. Better than enough.
Yeah, I mean, I seen the end of it there, and I kind of knew that was Baugh, but I didn't really know how to say the first part, so I just went Holly because I saw the I. So.
Good enough.
But
I'll take it.
at the end of the night, by the time it was over with, just because I wasn't sure how I was saying it and I didn't know if I was botching it, I just started calling you Matt H. So.
That's good enough. I take it.
All right, well, Matt, tell us about your run out there tonight. Is it I'm getting tongue-tied here. As Robbie told us, just come down to pit strategy there at the end. So, you look like you had a fast car out there tonight too, but it looked like Robbie was pretty much on par to kind of get it. But what happened there at the end?
Yeah, straight up, Robbie would have had that without that green white checker. Like he had the pace advantage. He had the speed. He was better in tire wear the entire way. Like he had this thing under control. Like I'm not about to apologize for taking the win, but like I do feel bad for him because like again he put on a hell of a race. I was shocked to see after that first yellow when I think it was Pearson that spun out that after that. Like, so many people were making green flag stops. I'm like, whoa, I thought we were just going to be going to the end there. So I realized that I kind of dropped the ball on, like, actually making my pit stop, like, at a reasonable time for a 4-tire stop. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to just roll the dice, go a little bit longer, go about 2/3 of the way through this race, and just do rights only. And I noticed there really wasn't that much wear on the lefts, and I was still outrunning the cars around me that were on a slightly older set of 4 tires. I'm like, okay, this works. This is still doing good. I was thinking I might have a shot at P2 if it would have gone green, because I was definitely catching. I was in 4th and I was catching P2 and P3, but there was some lap traffic there that kind of made that a bit difficult. And then the green white checker then that final yellow came out. And I'm like, okay, I just got to hold on here and just keep Robbie behind me, and that's exactly what happened. He got loose out of 2 there, I think, or. He got loose on corner exit at one of the laps on the restart, and that just worked out in my favor, and I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I say you are. Yeah, that late race caution there kind of sealed the deal for you there, so that was pretty good and good call on the pit strategy. But what was your thoughts coming into tonight's race?
The last time I drove this track was like right after it came out in an Indy car, of all things. I was really surprised. That I had some decent speed around here. I've done the last few full seasons of NIS, but like this obviously isn't a points race in NIS, so I don't have much experience around here. And it's far bumpier than I was expecting. The current weather that this thing was set up in is it's very, very low grip. It was
pretty hot out there.
Qualifying. I don't know if you saw my qualifying efforts, but I crashed like on my first. I crashed approaching the white flag on my first try, and so I was surprised that I still qualified P6. Started P4 with the OLs, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and apologize on that part now. I didn't capture anybody's qualifying runs because I misunderstood what David said, and I thought that when you made the new room, you was just going straight into it, and then I got a little confused, and I was there, and I was like, well, were they running the whole qualifying again? And I was there, and I got confused, and then by the time I was like, well, we'll just go with this. So,
yeah.
But, is this your first time racing with the guys, or have you raced with them pretty much for a long while?
I've raced with David and with David K. Hall and Mike Ellis plenty of times in the NASCAR iRacing series, but this is the first time I've just raced in a hosted session with the guys. Admittedly, I need to listen to more of the iRacer's Lounge podcast. It's been a while since the last episode I've listened to. I used to listen to it pretty regularly, but I usually listen to it in the car, and I've just haven't really been driving as much. It's also baseball season, so when I am driving, I'm probably listening to a Mariners game.
Okay. And just to mention where you said you drove an Indy car here, that must have been pretty wild.
Yeah, Jason Brophy put up a hosted session just to kind of see the feasibility of trying to get this thing in this track in Indy Fix or Indy Open or whatever. It's been run a few times. I haven't run it personally, but it's surprisingly multi-groove in those high downforce cars.
Yeah, I've tried an Indy car at Myrtle Beach of all places, but not here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so it was okay.
Yeah.
But
go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my bread and butter is IndyCar stuff. I haven't run as much of it as I'd like to in recent months, especially with the Indy 500 coming up. Like I've done zero practice, so that's going to be a challenge for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to run that after I get back from the real thing. So
Yeah.
So I'll be attending the racing here in next week. But and I saw that they was going to do the iRacing one after, and I was like, well, they usually do it before. So
Yeah, I'm real jealous. I'm up in Seattle, so I will not be. I'll be going to the Portland NASCAR race the following week, so I'll be missing the top split, the broadcast slots for the 500. But it is what it is.
Yeah. All right, Matt. Well, you got the win here tonight in the All-Star race. So anybody want to give thanks or shout to before you go celebrate your victory?
Just want to say hi to my Highside Motorsports teammates. It was a fixed setup event, so obviously it didn't really play into how the car drove. But I just want to say thanks to Ryko for supporting me throughout these past few years. And I already mentioned Jason Brophy. He loves this place. I did it for you, bro. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Matt. Well, congratulations again on your win, and go celebrate.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Yep, you too. All right, now we're going to hand things over to Mr. David Hall here, and he can close us out before I go run down the finishing order and close out the broadcast tonight. So, David, you can have some closing words here if you wish.
All right, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming out, and we had a nice, clean race that was organic and didn't have the shenanigans you see in an NIS race. And then it was pretty interesting to see how a late race caution, even in iRacing world, can really shake things up. It paid off for me with the P5. I was running P6, and Chris was hunting me down. And then when the caution came out, I got to go get the fresh tires, and he had to take the waiver out because I got the lucky dog. But that was a nice run where you can see what it plays like when people race the track instead of each other in these cars.
Yeah, it was a fun race tonight. I enjoyed it. It was great to watch you guys run. I think this is probably my first time calling a race at North Wilkesboro since the track's come out. So, yeah, it was a blast tonight. I had a good time, and I'm glad you guys had me, and I'm glad I could do it for you, and it was fun.
All right. Well, thanks for broadcasting.
Yep, no problem. And good race tonight, guys. All right, well, I'm going to close it out now, and we'll get down here with the finishing results. All right, so winning the race tonight is Matt H. Congratulations to him. First place, Robbie Swan, the guy that dominated the race most of the night. He finished second. Finishing third was Brad Wren. Justin Lee Pearson will finish fourth. Finishing in fifth is David Hall, and sixth is Brian Curry. Finishing seventh is Chris Waldron, and finishing eighth is John Curley. In ninth, we've got David Waldron, and Kyle Pennygraft will finish in 10th. Then we've got Donnie Spiker finishing 11th, Tony Rochette finishing 12th, and then rounding out the field finishing 13th is Mike Ellis. Thanks for watching tonight, folks, here on MaxspeedTV iRacing Sim Racing here from the virtual North Wilkesboro Speedway. This was the iRacer's Lounge All-Star event. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. Have a good night.